Live. Hello, this is Zachary from Zachary 3D Prints, and we are live using the YouTube stream. I was planning to do a live stream with StreamYards, but StreamYard isn't working for the, I believe, the second time. So I see one person is watching. Hello, who are you? And please put something in the comments so that I know that somebody is watching. Because I see one person watching. Can I share this? Can I share this? Usually I can. Oh yeah, I can. Oh, I can share this just for the fun. Something like that. 2 people watching. So if you just joined, my name is Zachary from Zachary 3D Prints. And I was planning to do some video edits, but everything turned out wink, wink. So, how is everybody doing? Because I do like to do some live streams, so once in a while, maybe one, maybe twice, maybe none, I don't know. I do like to share something. So in the background, you see the ANET ET4 printing a very nice model of Captain America from Photos Mint. So that one is going to be very soon visible. Can everybody hear me, by the way? Well, oh my gosh. Okay. Is that working? So somebody left already. Maybe I'm too boring. I don't know. You tell me. So in the meantime, I'm still waiting on the StreamYards email to arrive. Basically, this is the first time that I'm using the studio from YouTube to do a live stream behind my desk, of course. Yeah, and I do like to talk. Yes, indeed. So, I don't know if the chat is working. I'm going to chat to myself because, hey, why not? Hello. Is my audio very nice to hear? Oh, somebody type a message. Oh, it's me. Well, sometimes make those little jokes. Am I allowed? Yeah, why not? Well, I don't think the code from StreamYards is coming any soon. I'm going to move this over to here. Something like that. So, how is everybody doing? So like I mentioned, I was working today on a video, a brand new video about something that I'm going to add to my Ender 3 Pro. One part I could install and one part I couldn't install, but hey, why not? So, yeah. I don't know, but I think that why is the screen flipped here? Live chats. No enable. Monetization is on. The screen is flipped. So, hello. This is the first time that I'm using this YouTube studio to live stream. I thought that it was working with StreamYards. I wanted to do that. I want to pull some other people into the live stream as well. But it didn't work out, so let's do it this way then. Or, yeah. So, Iniback, the ANET ET4 is printing Captain America. Save the day, and while still printing, it's going to be a bust of Captain America from Photos Mint, and it is looking amazing already. I printed with supports. I don't know if it is needed or not, but only on the places where it is needed. Next to it, there is my Ender 3 Pro. I added something special to it. I recorded on my Canon M50, and it is working pretty fine when it works, because I had some issues with it, which were not that nice, but hey, sometimes those things happen. So, yeah, for a very upcoming video, I'm going to add some footage for Wednesday video. I can tell where it is going about, but then I spoil, and that I don't want to do. So if you just joined the live stream, feel free to type something in the chat. I see that there are 5 people watching, but I don't see anything happening. Ooh. I'm going to get an echo very soon. Hey, Noah Lee, how are you doing, sir? Hey, non-fam, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I thought let's do a live stream. Why not? I wanted to do a StreamYards live stream, but I'm still waiting on the code to arrive, just like Friday happened. Friday was a very long live stream, but I wanted to go over from StreamYards to from Streamlabs to StreamYards. But how are you doing, guys? Yeah, you're doing good. Very nice to hear, Noah. You have a meeting on Zoom. Is it going about something I know about? Yeah, I also don't want to keep this for a 5-hour live stream or something like last Friday. It's not going to happen, but I wanted to try the streaming software from YouTube out. From YouTube out from YouTube. Oh, good though. Yeah. Maybe for the giveaway for Dan's channel, maybe I got something as well, because I got something spare. Hey, maybe he likes it, you know? To be a 3D printing technician. Hello, brother. Can you please write in English so that everybody can also understand what you are writing? Thank you. Oh, it's going to start tonight. Oh, that's very nice. A 3D printing technician. That sounds amazing. Thank you. No, but in this kind of way, if we have multiple people, it's always nice to have conversations and everybody understands. So, and also a good lesson for you to write in English, right? So yeah, like I mentioned, I was working on a recording of a video for this Wednesday. Tomorrow evening, I'm going to do the edits. And yeah, I had some problems with the connection between my iPhone and my camera. So there were some moments that my camera was not recording anymore and there was no feed to my phone. So some parts I had to retake again. So a little bit bummers, but hey, that happens. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? Wow. But I never knew that there was a degree in 3D printing, that you can actually get some degrees. Well, well, Barry, you learn by doing, just like me. And also, my English is not always that great. Just keep it simple, simple words, and everybody understand. So, wow. But a degree in 3D printing, then you should know everything, right? Or what should you know, or what don't you have to know? Additive manufacturing. Oh, everything of FDM, FFF, resin, SLA, MSLA, printing. Maybe I should take some lessons with you, man. Well, sometimes in the preparation of some recordings, like which kind of 3D printers are there, or for the closer look or the news topics that I cover on the channel, sometimes there are some things that I really have to dig deep into the material to, yeah, understand and also try to explain the people what I'm going to bring. What's the difference between FDM printing and FFF printing? Why we all call it FDM, even though it's FFF 3D printing, fused filament forming. And it's always cool when you are gathered with other people talking about 3D printing, then you know where you're talking about. When my robot is ready, well, I still need to buy the electronic parts, and for that, I don't have the resources to get them as soon as possible here. So I need to wait for that. But the robot is going to come in the very near future. More and more people are going to support me on Patreon. So if there are some people in the live chat wanting to become a patron and support me in that, that is very much welcome. And you are not obligated to support me. Supporting me with watching and liking and subscribing to the channel is already helping. And I know I think everybody in the live chat is supporting me by being a subscriber. And also hit the like button. Very much appreciated. Then the YouTube algorithm does also a very good thing. Well, the robot, I already built it one time, but only without the electronics like the servo motors, the wiring, the circuit boards, everything. So there are some parts like a webcams. I have to buy 2 webcams to make the robot work. Also, in this robot, apart from a Microsoft 360, the kinetic is going to get inside of the InMove humanoid robot. So when that is built, it's going to be amazing. The total build cost of this robot, everything, including the plastic, including the electronics, everything altogether is around the 1,200 till 1,500 euros. It's an amazing project, and it is quite simple to build it. And there are a lot of variation on it. If you want to have a decent channel to look for the InMove humanoid robot, then please check out on YouTube Stephen Reiner. Sometimes he was also in the live chats, so look up his InMove humanoid robots channel because he has documented everything of it. What, ladies and gentlemen? You're my half brother. So this is a build that I really want to succeed in a very near future. But 3D printer is basically a robot. So so non-fam, you have to buy some books again, or some book for the coming 2 years. How thick is the book? How many pages? Or are multiple books? Yesterday, when I was watching a YouTube video, I was also working on a article for a website that is going to publish my article about 3D printing. That was for non-fam, because he was writing, should I have all the info, the book I have to buy for the next 2 years? So I was writing an article about the self-replicating 3D printer. It's a very nice article, not too long, but also for me a very good practicing in writing articles about 3D printing. Also for that, I need to go deeper into some materials to write something that is also pleasant to read. So behind me is the Prusa, or the CTC Prusa i3 MK2 3D printer clone. It's still in. Hey, Paul, how are you doing, man? I'm doing fine. I had some problems with recording my video of today. I also found something crazy out, but that you will see in the video of this Wednesday. Like I mentioned, I'm also working on my CTC Prusa i3 MK2 3D printer clone. It's not fully working. I've got some problems with the bed frame and the lineal bearings, because they are causing some layer shiftment in the first 4 or 5 layers shifting. How many printers do I have? I have the CTC Prusa i3 MK2 3D printer here. On the back, there is the Ender 3 Pro. Next to that is the ANET ET4. And on the back there, the orange one, there is the Easy 3D X1 3D printer. They are all FDM i3 style 3D printers. And in the near future, there is a other printer coming as well, and that is the Prusa Mini. Then I'm officially a Prusa owner. Oh, and now I got another one. The BQ-BX is also going to come. And if my resources are enough, then I should also am getting a resin 3D printer from Longer, a 4K color display, color LCD resin 3D printer, or micro SLA. The Monoprice MP Select Mini 3D printer. I think is that the one from Gearbest, a little cubicle enclosure with a printing dimension of 10 by 10 by 10 centimeters, or 100, 100, 100, because that is the official term in 3D printing land. I think the Monoprice is a very nice printer, especially also to use for little figurines. Oh, by the way, for the people, I officially kicked Nightbot out last Friday because 110, exactly. I thought already that it was around the 100 times 100. It was 110. But the Monoprice, I think I know which one that is. But like I mentioned, last Friday, Lawyer Moses was typing something. Nightbot was on for the whole time. Nightbot didn't do any timer, and eventually what happened? Lawyer Moses was typing something, just like some people are doing now, and Nightbot came and deleted all messages. So I officially kicked or banned Nightbot from my live stream. It's not welcome anymore as moderator. Yeah, sometimes those things happen. I mean, I programmed it to also get some. Okay, have a nice evening and see you later, man. Bye-bye. So Nightbot should have also put out some timers, but it wasn't working at all, and it's kicking people out or just deleting messages. It's crazy. Oh, I'm staying here, but my brother he is leaving the stream, so I will stay a little bit longer. And I also want to interact with the viewers a little bit, so that is one of the reasons why I do sometimes those kind of live streams. Also, I'm thinking about it to do this Friday also another live stream. I'm not sure in which kind of contexts, which kind of thing I'm going to do. Maybe just talking, maybe some designing. There are some things that I still want to do during a live stream. So it's going to be amazing. Also for the Zachary 3D print news and updates, I've been thinking about to do some closer looks on Kickstarter machines. What do you think about that, Paul? Let me know. Because I can also Gearbest, my contact person at Gearbest told me that you have to go non-fan. Hey, have a nice nice evening or day. What is it there? But have a nice day, and we talk very soon. Okay, bye bye. So I have a contact person at GearBest. Oh, a 5:45. Well, have a nice evening then. So I have a contact person by GearBest, and this person switched with a new person, so we have to get in touch with each other again. So she doesn't know me at all. So, but she was asking me for adding a because of the 11th of the 11th at GearBest and Banggood, and I think AliExpress will also do that. But she asked me to promote a certain kind of 3D printer. I said, well, I can do that, but I don't have any context content for it. So I'm not going to do any closer look on a machine that already is covered. I mean, why should I do that? The closer looks are usually videos about 3D printers that are almost brand new and nobody touched it before. And also for me, getting along with some certain brands, it's also very nice to deep dive into the way of working of some brands. Like ANET, for example. ANET is now sitting there printing its nice thing, and it is working very greatly. Also, my ANET 3 is working very nice. At this moment, not, of course, because it's not printing. But hey, it does a job. The other or the CTC Prusa, it's also working, but like I mentioned, I have some layer shifts. Hey Chris, how you doing, sir? Yeah, it's for me it's like 23:46 p.m. I'm hearing sounds. So, welcome that you joined the live stream. Yeah, I'm just looking for some contact with my viewers, with my audience as well, and also hanging out a little bit. I was planning to do this for StreamYards, but StreamYards, I'm still waiting on a code to arrive, but I already know that's not going to come. And also a little bit talking about the things I already did. So have some nice time together, right? When I was recording a video, I had some problems with my camera and the connection between the camera and my phone. Also some other little things that caused that I had to redo some things. Mechanical keyboards. Oh, is it possible that I saw some pictures from you of those mechanical keyboards on Twitter? I think, yeah, I think those retro. Can you send me one of those pictures? If you would like, of course. Because you mean the keyboards as in keyboard, yeah, the keyboards from the computer, I know. I was going to a direction where I thought, no, 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 no. Keywords from computers. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was thinking about it. I'm now just streaming over the YouTube app or YouTube website. And Now I'm thinking about it. I also could use the Streamlabs instead of this one, what I am using now. Because if StreamYard isn't working, I can better take just normal Streamlabs or OBS. But I think this one also works. For one-time testing, this application is I think it's also great, right? But when I look to the screen, I see the opposite. I see a mirrored image. But you can see the printers, all of them. So yeah, I'm thinking. I'm just starting Twitter. Captain America is printing on the ANET ET4, and I think from the things I saw, it is looking great. Sometimes, I don't know if you have that too, but sometimes I hear those cracks and I think, what is it? What's happening? What's going wrong? There's nothing going wrong. Or maybe it is. I had some things going wrong today in the live stream or in the video recording. Camera wasn't working. The iPhone didn't connect with my camera for some reason. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's something like Murphy's Law, you know? When something goes wrong, everything goes wrong. So for this Wednesday video, I'm going to bring a video about belt tensioners. I bought two on GearBest and I leave them in the package before I record it. Maybe for the next time I should check the content, because what happened, I got one belt tensioner for the X-axis, the correct one for the 2020 aluminum extrusion, but for the Y-axis, I got one, yeah, what they said 2040 aluminum extrusion, and I thought I saw 4040. So I've got some spare things which I can do a giveaway, or I can say to Dan, hey Dan, listen, I got also something that you can add to your giveaway. I mean, why not? I'll just cut the pieces out of my video, right? And Paul, are you also still in the live stream? Are you still watching? Or you also went away because you say later? I don't know. Any other projects people are working on? Because I'm still waiting on some other parts arriving for the Ender 3 Pro. There are some little things that I still want to do. One of those things is a BL Touch editing. One of the things I want to add to my Ender 3 is a auto bed level system. I can do a BL Touch, what everybody does, but I can also do an inductive sensor. Because I got the BQ Super Spring Steel, I can use the BL Touch, but I can also use an inductive sensor. I mean, basically, it's the same kind of principle. Only here, the optical sensor or the inductive sensor does respond to the bed, to the magnetic bed or the metal, and yeah, the BL Touch just probes, literally, so with a little pin that is coming out. Come on, wherever you are. Because the CTC Prusa i3 MK2 3D printer has also a, an inductive sensor, which works perfectly. Really, it's working perfectly. Only the size is, my bed size is 210 times 210, and the original Prusa i3 MK2 is 250 times 210. And on the backside of the print bed, there are some neodymium magnets. So when the probe is going over it, it senses those magnets. And this bed doesn't have that. So I had to make some adjustments. And all the time I got this little issue with my flex steel plate that is on that one is a little bit too small. So a little bit challenge. I got some layer shifts, and I still need to check how it is possible because the bed, because the bed is getting hit by something, which causes in a little layer shift in the first few layers. So I need to check what I can do about it because when I was using it the first times, I got nice prints out of it. Some other things, yeah, there are some parts coming for the Ender 3 Pro. Some parts that I can make my Ender 3 Pro into a CR6 SE. There, you have it. I said it. I said it. And I don't mind because I like it. So there is a dual Z axis coming any soon. Also with a timing belt for the top. And also, yeah, a belt tensioner for the y-axis, a correct one. And also what I wanted to do, oh yeah, a other hot end is coming, a nice one. But I'm not sure if I'm going to install it on the Ender 3. I'm going to install it on a other printer, but that you will see in a future video. Not too much spoiling, because if I spoil everything, no need to watch. Or maybe how the execution is going to be, right? Everybody still there in the live stream? Oh, ooh. Shit. Yep. Ooh. Uh, let's try. Okay. Hey, Fernando, how are you doing? No, somebody messaged me and I had to respond to that. So, but I'm going to quit the live stream any soon. So I'm not going to keep it that long because I also need to work. When I'm going to receive the fetus hot end? I don't know. It's going to be shipped very soon, so I hope to receive it one of these weeks, depending on how quick the shipping is going to be. And you? Did you also order the fetus Dragonfly hot end? And for which machine did you order it? You want to see a review? Yeah, I think from the specs and the info that I received, I think the hot end is going to be amazing. You are going to be able to print some materials that you are normally cannot do at with stock hot ends, and I think it's also looking very attractive. It's a pity that most of these nice looking um, those hot ends always look very nice and very sexy, but then it's covered with a fan shroud and you don't see it. And that's a pity. You have a 3D printer store. That is awesome. That's really nice. You print since 2014. Then you're longer in the business than I am. I started in 2018. And there are some things, some issues that I had. And I thought, okay, I have this thing that I am very passionate about, and I want to learn other people how to handle a 3D printer. And I want to do something more on YouTube than just watching YouTube videos. Online store. Oh well, that's always great. But the fetus Dragonfly hot end, it's going to be amazing. I'm not going to say it's going to compete with the E3D V6 hot ends or the other hot end like the Micro Swiss all metal hot ends. I don't think that, but it's going to be also a very competitive brand because also the Ruby nozzles are also very tough. Did I say it correctly? Very tough, and make sure that this is going to get higher temperatures, better or other print materials. So it's going to be amazing. I before the whole COVID-19 came, I also wanted to register uh, my own company in 3D printing, like in the drop shipping, advertising, different kind of things. So, yeah. You know what else is very promising? The BQBX. I think that machine is also very promising. I really wanted to get my hands on a BQB1, but well, if I don't have any resources to buy any printer, then it's going to get difficult, you know? I mean, I've got to pay my bills, I have to support my family first, and then buying the extra things. But from the name, are you from Brazil or Spain or some other Spanish or Portuguese country? Yeah, the big tree tech or the BQ printers look amazing. Brazil. I was very close, right? I think I said Brazil at first, or didn't I? Yes. Very nice. I have to be honest. It was a wild guess. I thought maybe Mexico, maybe Spain. I'm going to say Brazil, but Brazil is not Spanish, it's Portuguese, right? Oh, dinner. You're watching dinner while watching live stream? You're no, you're eating dinner while watching live stream? Wow, thank you. I'm on it. This it's funny, but this afternoon I was having my lunch. During the lunch, I was watching a live stream from, you guessed it, Reality. Italy. Wow, nice. Venice. Okay, cool. So I was this afternoon when I was having my lunch, I I watched the live stream from Creality, and it was the flexible build plate for resin printers, or for their resin printers. Yeah, Portuguese. Yeah, sometimes I do pay attention when people say something. Well, not particular here in the live stream, on the live stream as well, but in general, because I have a friend. He, yeah, close close relative. No, a friend. He is also from Brazil, and he said, no, no, it sounds like Spanish, but it's just like the Dutch and the Germans. It's not to compare. It sounds like Spanish, but it's not Spanish, it's Portuguese. That's different. I said, okay, if you say so. But the flexible build pay for resin printer, I thought I said something to about it today. Yeah, exactly. There are a lot of people from across the big lake that saying that people from the Netherlands are living in Germany, or that Germany and the Netherlands is the same, because Netherlands doesn't not exist. I saw it. Newest keyboard. Oh, I'm so surprised. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I love that. I love it. Because my keyboard is this Logitech board. I do love it. It has one problem. In the evenings, I don't want to have my ring light on to be able to see what I'm typing. But I also don't want to have too much light to be able to see something other than, yeah, the keyboard. So I can type blind, but sometimes during editing, I do like to see what I'm doing. You get the idea. I do love this the key. Is it also very soft with a soft touch? Wow, but you made it all by yourself. That's cool. I mean, when you have resin printers and 3D printers, and also have some electronic components, wow, you can come very far. It's looking amazing. I really need to buy a different keyboard, but I'm looking to a keyboard that's very soft with touching, just like a keyboard from a laptop, you know? A little bit resistant, but not too much. The keyboards that I also do like are those with those big retro keys. Yeah, I love them. The most expensive keyboard I ever saw, I really wanted to have it, was from a Russian company, and every key or every button on the keyboard was a OLED LCD screen. It's over the 2000 US dollars, and every key was programmable. You could also add some little gifs and some little icons so that you don't have, yeah, so that you basically can see which kind of keys do what. Razer? I have to look this up. I have to look this up. Um, Keyboard with OLEDs keys. Um, no, no. Yes, yes. Ha! I got it. I found it, and it's still on the same site where I found it. Um, Optimus Maximus keyboard. Hey, Zolon! Zolon, you know exactly which one I meant. This one. that was the keyboard. Hey, nice that you joined the live stream. Hello. I wanted to do a live stream on StreamYards, but nothing. I'm still waiting on the codes. But that keyboard I saw for a very long time. I really wanted to have it, but it was 2,000 euros or 2,000 something. You will be stream. Oh yeah, you will always stream after hot makes. And dude, I'm already in bed during that time. Sorry, I mean that I have a stream now for 1 hour already means that I thought, oh, let's do a live stream, shall we? Yeah, it's 0:15. So welcome Tuesday. And I was also trying the live stream from YouTube itself out. But better next time to use Streamlabs instead of this. Like I mentioned earlier, I was working on my Ender 3 Pro. I did record some video footage. I need to edit it. I need to edit the video. I'm going to do that tomorrow. And I also need to contact Dan because I'm going to add also something to the giveaway of Dan's biggest little giveaway. Because, hey, why not? Yeah. Well, because you are good friends, I am going to release a video about the belt tensioners on the Ender 3. No, that's early. Huh. And I ordered on GearBest, I ordered a belt tensioner for the X-axis and for the Y-axis. And I was sure that for the Y-axis, I had the 4040, but it turned out not to be the correct one, the 2040. So I got some belt tensioners for an Ender 3, not a Pro. So where are you working on, Zolan, at this moment? Because Chris is working on a keyboard. Fernando, where are you working on currently? I just ended my work day. Yeah, my work day is almost to end it. Yeah, I know. I mean, for the 2020, for the x-axis, okay, no problem. But for the y-axis, it's unusable. Oh yeah. I started with it, of course. Peter from 3D Solid. Peter, he mentioned last week about a major or a big company releasing a flexible build plate for resin. And because I made video about the Wham Bam system for resin. I compared the two, and I thought, oh, which brand is this going to be? Which company? Little did I know that it was Creality that is going to do this. What did you get in 2018? The NO3 normal? So today in the live stream, I saw this flexible build plates for resin from Creality. I saw it and I thought, no. Why? As turned out, I saw also somebody else when I tweeted it out to the open. Some people also said, or somebody said to me that he also did a DIY flexible build plate for a resin 3D printer. Yeah, cool. I love my Ender 3 Pro, but it has some competition. I can tell you that. Because next to it is my ANET ET4 printing, and it is working nicely. I need to say that I am going to put a different kind of board in it because it's loud. Oh my gosh. Well, Fernando, Wham Bam system have a lot of documentation about the thing about the flexible build surface for resin. If they have some patent, I don't, if they have some royalties for it or some patent pending on that or something like that, they should handle it on the backgrounds. You know, I mentioned it in the tweet. I'm not going to do any more about it. I'm also not going to do a Zachary 3D prints news and updates about it. I cover weekly base on weekly base. I cover everything about everything. On weekly base, I do something with Creality, and I don't mind to do that sometimes, but I don't want to be too negative about Creality. It's a good company. They have a little bit quality issues on the CR6 SE, but they are working on it. But sometimes, if I watch some live streams, I see some things that I am doubting the quality about that. But okay, well. Then we also have the CR30 coming, the 3D print mill. I do want to back this Kickstarter campaign. But if it costs me more, then I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, the flexible build system for resin, the official Wham Bam name for it. But the Creality only have for the Creality resin printers, and this guy who was installing it when I was watching this live stream, maybe because of his Chinese and English translation back forth, he had to think quite a lot to explain certain things, and that was kind of disturbing. So when I saw it, I thought, just ask the question. Hey, this is the flexible build plate that Wham Bam system has as well. Is this the same? And then they said, it's similar to, but it's not the same. Well, it's a metal sheet sticking to a magnetic sticker that you put to your, I would call printhead because I don't have a resin printer. So the basic idea is the same. You also need to adjust your Z end stop on your resin printer to have this extra time, extra room. Okay, I will see you later, Chris. So yeah, what to say about it? I mean, is it wrong? I don't know. I mean, if companies are putting research and development time in certain things, and they bring it, and a few weeks or a few months later, I think 2 months later, they come with the same kind of idea, the same kind of magnetic sticker that you put on your print head and then put a flexible sheet, and you have almost the same kind of documentation. I don't know. I know Creality can do better than that, but hey, I'm not going to judge more than that I already did, so they should fight it on the backside. I mentioned it. Uh, just a question. I see the term BMG and BMO or BMS. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing Wambam said to me. If you if you have the if you have a resin 3D printer available, let me know. We will send you, and you will see the difference between what they produce and what Wambam produced. And I mean, Wambam system for builds for resin costs a lot of money. I mean, a normal package is around the 35 till 40 US dollars. Reality's version for their resin printers is two sheets, two packages for $18. So it's very cheap. Dual gear extruder. 3 to 1 ratio. Okay. And BMO and BMS? Because I tried to look it up on the internet for the video from last week, and I think it has to do with the extruder mounting way. But if I have the opportunity to buy a BMG or a bound tech, I will buy them both just to compare it. Just for my experience, you know? You also don't know. Okay. So, hey, it makes two of us. No, but yeah, nowadays you see a lot of copying of things. I also, you know, I made also a lot of videos about the CR6 SE before everything came out, you know? And I got an email from a person within ANET's company asking me if I was willing to sell my CR6 SE secondhand. And I thought this person did see some video of me saying something about the CR6 SE without even watching the video about the CR6. Because I didn't have any CR6 here. I still don't have it. I would like to, but I don't have it. And also the room is getting, yeah, too much filled with what's so I have to reorganize my corner. As you can see, a old television cabinet is used now for printers. But the print is looking amazing. I hope it is going to finish very soon before this stream ends. Shall I wait for that? No, I'm not going to do that. No. And then I have also Taos, also from the Avengers. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit, and a 50 in size. And I think we need to print awesome things once in a while, right? Here. Here. Safety Joel printed, believe it or not, on the Z3D X1 3D printer. And I think it looks amazing. Which kind of things you sell online, Fernando? You received it a year later? Oh my gosh. You didn't have the super early bird price, right? Because, you know, I see a very big trend now on Kickstarter. I heard Angus saying about Kickstarter, you have to be careful. It's not an online shop. When you back it, you can also expect nothing to be shipped to your address. Like Joel said, there are some companies, bigger companies like Snapmaker, Creality, JG Maker, that are known companies, bigger companies. When they do a Kickstarter campaign, most of the time it's just for the publicity and the popularity. For the Creality CR6 SE, they already said also in their text on Kickstarter, they were doing that to check how much this printer is going to sell. I think, personally, I think they could better skip the Ender 3 version 2, to my opinion. Because if you look to the CR6 SE in general, it has an auto-bed leveling. So you don't have to have yellow springs. You have an upgraded hot end. You have a silent 32-bit board. The power supply unit is underneath the UI axis. And the printer in general looks very clean, very nice. The filament spool holder is not on the top anymore, it's on the sides. And some other little things that I think it's very great on the CR6 SE. With the Ender 3 version 2, yeah. If I watched the live stream from last week, they made some changes to go from an Ender to an Ender 3 version 2. I don't know what's the added value to that. Hey Chris, welcome back. And upgrades. Yeah, upgrades are always needed. And like I mentioned, Creality also is doing direct drives. Last week I saw an installation of a direct drive. They are adding more and more stuff to make some sales. So that's nice, I think. But at the other hand, why doing every time a live stream about that? I think Reality is doing quite a lot of live streams. How to install a direct drive, how to install belt tensioner, how to add. I mean, there are a lot of content creators already doing that. I don't think a brand something like Reality should do that. Exactly. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, why? I mean, the screen is not even a touch screen. When I saw that, they added also a BL touch. I don't know why. Yeah, a 32-bit board without the TMCs. No? Well, I think you would like the big 3-tech screens because they have touch, but they have also the Marlin mode. And I need to say, if I would get the opportunity to buy the TFT 50 or the TFT 70 for my Ender 3, I would be very happy to do that. Just for the heck. I mean, how big can you go? Because I bought the TFT 24, and when I got it, I saw how small it was, and I thought, oh, ships. It's too small. It works. I can operate my 3D printer with it, and I made some affiliate link revenue of it. So, which printers do you guys have? I know I asked you, Chris. You have the Monoprice, the 110 by 110. Nope. Oh, Prusa. I love to have a Prusa. And I get one in 8 weeks. I need to wait 8 weeks for the Ender. I have to wait for 8 weeks on the Prusa Mini. So I'm very curious. I mean, from the things I heard about Prusa, these are the machines that out of the box they will print nice or decent. And you don't need to do upgrades to get better prints. Yeah. And I think, Chris, I think that that is a very good point to start. Just buying a cheap 3D printer and look how it goes. In the back here, this one is the CTC Prusa i3 MK2 3D printer. It was made out of plywood, very bad components, and I had a very bad start with 3D printing. You know, at that moment, I thought, I want, shall I continue or shall I stop? Then I took the opportunity to buy an Ender 3 Pro, and that was a changer. That made everything different. And then I started to learn different kind of things about 3D printing, and I thought, well, let's make videos about this. The Artillery X1, the Ender 3 Pro, E3 Mini, great choice. The Banggood 3D Ultimaker, my oldest, Ultimaker 2, and the Ultimaker 2 Plus. Oh, wow. Nice, nice. Very nice, Fernando. Yeah, I didn't do any research because you know, I saw on AliExpress, I saw the Prusa, the CTC, and I thought $80. Well, why not? Just buy it. Yeah, cool. Did you also saw one of my videos, perhaps? I don't know. But I, I never thought to start with 3D printing channel. But I thought when I was looking for some things, I never found it. I was looking for the Z-axis wobble and some problems that I had with my CTC. I never found it really. Everybody showed how great their printers were printing. I never heard about Angus or Joel or 3D Mega Noob or Thomas. Californian brand also made Titan printers. Oh, SLR. Oh, nice. Very nice. I do like. Now, Longer has a Kickstarter resin 3D printer with color LCD screen. I backed it because of a price of 229 euros. I think it for a super early bird price, 4K, I think that's amazing. But I don't have a washer cure. I don't have anything else. Well, I need to see if I am going to actually keep in the Kickstarter there. Oh, Mighty Mini 4K, Mighty 4K printer. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If you would see, there are a lot of ways to buy a resin printer for cheap, but I want to do something that is still very new. 22 and the Z is nice. I think that's a decent size for the Frozen. I mean, look to my Ender 3. It has a building height of 250. So if you can print something of 22 centimeters, I think that's that's great. I mean, if you see how big the parts are going to be. Right? But at the other hand, the consumables for resin printing, I think that they are expensive. I mean, more expensive than normal filaments for FDM printing. Hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. But those Ultimakers are that how heavy are they? I mean, I know for from Creality the CR5 Pro are around the 25 kilograms. How heavy are the Ultimakers? Yeah, and I think Chris, if you are going resin printing, I also this is my living room and I have a room of let me guess 4 by maybe tops 2 meters. That's all the room that I have. So I want to do some resin printing. Here on the back, I have a staircase, and in the staircase, I have some room to maybe do some resin printing. I don't know. Yeah, 25 to kilograms. That's what I thought. Maybe I need to buy some lottery tickets. Hey, Yusuf, how are you doing, sir? Well, if I'm going to do some printing in my basement, I need to crawl because that's the biggest space I have. The space between the floor and the room underneath the house is something like this, just enough to crawl underneath and do some plumbing or some some wiring or other things. It's not the best place to be there. Too small. I don't mind. That's too dirty, and I don't like dirty. It's gross. You're Turkish. How's your printing in Turkey? Are there- it's is 3D printing popular in Turkey? Yeah, indeed, understandable. I'm I I have the opportunity. I have two potential rooms to do 3D printing in. One is in a little, yeah, shed. It's in front of the house. It's 250 times 250. It's smaller than what I have now. So it's not, I think, not that practical. It is doable, but then we also want to store our bicycles or our tools or some other things. And then we have the attic. There's also room, but because of the roof, the space is also limited. So I need to figure something out there as well. I do have a bigger space there, but that also means because we don't have a normal stairs to there, I always need to have some extra way to get inside of that room. To a hotel? Oh, you love 3D printers. Well, I also love 3D printers. Oh, yeah, well, when my kids are going to school and my wife is also working, I have home office. So basically, it's going fine. It works. I can keep my concentration very good. But then after 3 o'clock, the kids are coming back from school, and it's nearly impossible. Okay. Mm, I'm not going to type any chats. I'm sorry if you mean that. But my audio is good because I see that other people respond to the thing I say. So, and I also see some indicator here so that the audio is good. So if you don't mind, Yusuf. But I'm going to end the live stream pretty soon. I didn't expect to stay on that this long for 1 hour and 30 minutes. So, but I also do like to chat with people. Thank you. So, how long are you in 3D printing, Yusuf? And do you also have 3D printers? Yeah, thank you. I'm from the Netherlands. And yeah, 3D printing in the Netherlands, it's very popular. I don't want to say popular, but for example, Maker Faire. You will see many people with 3D printing. So, you use translator. Okay. So, okay, little exception. Little exception. Do you like three? Um, so, to help you out, Yusuf, because I do like it that you are on the live stream, and I'm making an exception for you. Okay. By the way, you can also put some live captation on live translation. So you can also check for subtitles if I pointed correctly. There you have a little gear, and with this gear you can put some subtitles so that you can see what am I saying. Let me see if it works here. Oh, it's not even there. Serious? No. Forget what I said about the translation. I thought there was a live captation, but there's not much lagging here, so that's great. Want to make a black belt? Oh, you don't have money. Okay. I also started with nothing, so I hope you will earn some money and get to the point that you are able to buy a 3D printer. And you don't have to buy a 3D printer of 400 or 500 euros or dollars. There are also cheaper ones that you can buy. The one that you see here on the back, there, the orange one is around the 80, 19, 90 US dollars, and it's a very nice, simple 3D printer to start with. Well, to make a black belt, there is another brand in the Netherlands. Is there other 3D printer? Because black belt was not known for me. Fill-Rite, maybe, as a filament brand. Oh, yeah, I saw something about it on the news. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if I'm using Streamlabs, then there is a little bit more delay, and then you are able to put some indeed close captations on there. In this case, when I raise my hand here, then it's just 5 seconds till you will see it. So I think for that reason, it's also recording in 1080p instead of what I used to see. Is it? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, buildings are. Yeah, that is what happens with earthquakes. It's sad. It's the color for a printer. I heard about the black belt printer. So, but I'm going to close this live stream for tonight, for this evening. Everybody who joined this live stream, thank you so much for joining the live stream. I mean, this was a non-planned live stream. Also testing out the live stream capabilities of YouTube Studio itself. I'm going to grab a beer, and drinking beer in live streams I won't want to do because of the community guidelines. Fernando, Yusuf, Chris, and everybody else who was in the live stream, thank you so much, and let's make some fun with 3D printing. And indeed, save your money and start with your 3D printing adventure. I started with something that I had to do quite a lot with, but there are a lot of 3D printers for a small amount of money where you can get some nice prints out of. Yeah, I've got Budweiser beer, something like that. Yeah, see you soon, man. Hey, I'm not going to do high five because that's Joel's thing. As I'll say bye bye. Thanks you, Chris. See you next time on Twitter. See ya. Yes. Bye bye.